the Sei Kosho Shorei Kai. Every week, we're going to take a look at a technique from James Mitose's book, What is Self-Defense? We're going to explore the technique, or the Waza, and then we're going to look at its bunkai and concepts and applications. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this time we're actually going to be covering kind of two techniques in one. Because a big part of Kosho Ryu, a big part of Mitose's philosophy was to look for the similarities. So on our first instance here, we're essentially going to end up in the same place. Okay, so our first area is he's going to be going for this kind of straight wrist grab. And to do so, like again, if I put my arm out, notice how I'm positioning here. I'm not going to put it right in front of me. I'm putting it out here, so he has to reach. So when he does so, I'm going to grab him instead. So this is kind of a bit of a sucker punch. It's a setup. So I'm in here, and we can get him instead. Now, from this position, we've got our grip, we've got our turn, we've got our very basic kotegai. Okay? So you go to grab, if I mess that up, all I have to do is turn this around. Right? If I don't get that real traditional wrist turn, right? So you're going to here, say, I'm in this position, wherever you happen to be, whether I'm in a really traditional grip here, whether I'm here, whether I'm even here, all I need to do is turn that wrist over. Okay. Now, if my hands are up, and if you grab straight into me, so if my hands are up and we've got this grab, now I can just continue this circle and circle this down. So if I'm going, whoa, I'm sorry, grab the hold, this can turn. Okay? So my hands are up, and we're here. We can continue this circle. Go. Now, in the previous, in a different technique, we talked about making sure that our hands are relaxed. So if I'm in here and he grabs me, if I start pulling back, now this hand can engage, and now it's going to be really easy for him to be plugging in my face. So here, if my motion stops, I need to do something else. So that's really important. We never want to force a technique. So if I'm in here and he goes to grab, see, I can continue that circle and keep it going, then great. If I make a mistake and he grabs, I'm not going to continue with this. I'm going to do something else. Okay? That's a really important concept to get. That if we keep on, if we know we're going to try to utilize this technique, if we force that to happen every single time, we're going to have a problem because we're going to give him a ton of openings. Most locking and throwing in this manner is opportunistic, so we want to make sure that our opponent kind of gives it to us in some way, shape, or form. So by setting them up, we can get a little bit more. So if my hands are up, and you notice here's the circle. Now to create that circular motion here, let's go super slow. As he goes to grab, I'm moving away from it as he's grabbing, and I can just take that momentum and arc it back over. Right? If he's going to grab here, notice I'm taking that momentum and keeping that circle going. Right? If I have to stop and create momentum, I need to do something else. There's a lot of folks who would like to criticize, say, well, kotegai never works. Well, it doesn't work if you try to force it. If you try to force someone in a kotegai, you're never going to land it. If, however, you allow that force to go and they get it to you, it will work every time. So that's the idea behind some of these concepts. Again, as you get more and more skilled in Kosho Ryu, the smaller these circles get, to the point where it looks fake. It's not, but to the naked eye, it looks like magic, and that's where we want to be. So to learn more of that, again, reach out to me, sign up for my course. Or also, check out the Warrior Scholar program from Bruce Juknik, who is somebody who truly does some Kosho magic. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to learn more, please follow the link in the description that will take you to my coursework on understanding what is self-defense. どうもありがとうございます。